That's 100.
What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Tuner Status Podcast. Once again, we have another special guest. My guy, favorite uncle number
2, baby.
holding it down. So, give the guest your name.
My name is Brian, but y'all know me by Bree or Bree Bree. Dominican, grew up in Chelsea. You already know who it is.
Yeah, man. So we out here, we just chilling. Today we're gonna chop it up. It's gonna be real smooth vibes. We're gonna talk about the car scene, life, and everything that comes with it, honestly. So tell me about how you got into this thing called cars and the car scene.
Yeah, man. It's gonna sound cliche, but it started with that Fast and the Furious movie.
Oh my God, bro! Here we go.
I'm one of those, bro. It started with that, and
Yeah.
I got that fever. And when I was growing up, I was playing with, cars and shit like that. And then by the time I got my L, I got my car. I used to be out in, I don't know if you remember back in the day, they call it Flav or Fever or whatever, the street racing and stuff like that. So I was out there. I never raced, but I was in that world and that type of community, and it just got progressively better. You work hard, you build up money, you get different cars, you test things out, and I just always loved it. I was about to be a mechanic one time. I was going to do auto body one time, but shit didn't work out that way. But it's just in my blood. It's just one of those things that I enjoy. It's a hobby. It's an expensive hobby, but I like doing it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So you speak on Fast and the Furious, and what was the first? What car did you want to get as your first car? Let's be honest.
A Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie.
I don't know why.
Because they were quick as hell. They were a great platform.
Yeah.
Some of them come all-wheel drive. Yeah, that 4G motor in there, that turbo.
It was reliable.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like because of Fast and Furious, but when I was looking for a car, like my first car, I seen a shop that was selling a fucking Eclipse, and I was like, yo, and it had wheels, some shiny, dinky rinky ones, but I was like, yo, that's hot.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I want to get that. And then I remember taking a picture and then sending it to like my boys at the time, and I was like, yo, what do you think if I get this? They're like, yo, nah. Never talking to you if you ever get that car.
What?
I was like, why? They're like, yo, nah. That's not that car life. That's not that street life. Because back in the day, I used to be in street racing and shit. So they're like,
EGs
nah.
and all that shit like that.
Yeah, it was always Honda stuff. So I was like, they're like, nah. I was like, all right, cool. But next thing you know, I end up getting an RSX. So.
So you copped that. What was that like?
That was fun, man.
What year did you have?
It was the 04, so it was right before the big bulgy headlights in the back.
Yeah.
So I had that for a little while, and it was cool. It was all black. I tinted everything out all black, and then I traded that for the Integra.
So you went down. You went from RSX to So what gen Integra did you have?
The what do you mean?
Like, was it a DC, a DB, a DA?
Oh, it was a DC.
DC. All right, cool.
But that was automatic.
Yeah.
So that wasn't stick.
Yeah.
When I got to the Integra, that's when I started driving stick. So I remember I posted on Facebook. I was like, I'm looking for trades. I just need a stick car. Some dude from Lawrence hit me up. He goes, yo, I got this. So he sent me pictures, and I was like, stop fronting me. Like, this is too good to be true. I was like, there's no way you want to drive this car and you have that car. He goes, oh yeah, I need something for my girl. We pregnant and da-da-da-da-da. I was like, I bet. Yeah. Went to go look at it. It was real. I was like, what? Plugged it in. There was no problems. I was like, I bet. So we exchanged. He comes down to my crib. Yeah. Drops it off. We exchange titles. Da-da-da-da-da. Gives me the keys.
You trusted him going to your crib?
Well, I was living in the projects back in the day. So,
oh, man. I would have been like, nah, bro.
Well, nah, I mean, obviously now you're more cautious and everything. Like, yo, meet me somewhere public, like at the Wendy's or whatever. But I was too excited. I was like, yeah, I live over here, and it was in the project, so you don't really know what building I'm gonna be at.
Yeah.
So he hands me the keys. I get in the car, and I'm like, how am I gonna park this?
You about to rack some tickets
I
up.
was like, yo, what am I don't know how to drive stick. I was like, never done it before. Somehow I parked it, and it took me like 3 days to learn stick. I just went to the school down by the crib, the Berkowitz, the complex in Chelsea, and I was just ghost riding, just getting everything up from one. Because after one, it's
Everything
easy.
else is money, but you know, it's the moments when the light goes from red to green,
Yeah,
and you're the
yeah.
first person
Oh,
in
trust
line,
me.
and you're like, nah.
I stalled that a
Niggas
few
behind you
times.
was like, yo, what are you doing, bro? And you're just like, I got it, nah.
Stick your head down like, yo, my bad. Nah,
Yo,
that happened to me a
Those
few
moments,
times.
man, I think everybody can relate, man. That first day driving stick, and you're at that light, man. You're like, damn, I'm the first person, and everybody behind
Yo,
me.
I would purposely, like, if I seen a yellow light, I would slow down and go as slow as possible. Just stay on first gear so I don't have to redo that. Nah, sometimes that shit caught me. The light caught me sometimes, and I was like, fuck.
Oh my God, I remember doing that, and then I had, it was a cop at the time, and I was just like, shit. So he's watching me stall out, dude. And I drive down the street, he pulls me over, he goes, you just bought a stick shift car, huh? And I was just like, yeah. He's like, take your time, don't worry, you'll get it. And I was like, oh, thank God, bro. I thought it was gonna be a wrap. This car's not even registered. Like,
Oh.
yeah,
Nah,
bro.
nah, I don't know
I
how
just
people-
bought it. I just bought it. So I was transferring the plates off the car that I had there.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so
Nah, I don't know how people do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it took me forever. And then somebody was like, yo, just ghost ride it. I was like, what is that, ghost riding it? He goes, just put it in first, let go of the clutch slowly, and once it starts moving and bogging, don't freak out. Just let it keep going, and the car's gonna be driving by on its own. And I was
Yeah.
like, what? So I did that the first time, and that's what helped me actually get off first gear was that ghost ride. I was like, oh, okay, bet. And you feather, boom, you're good to go.
all right. So you talked about, you know, having a car and your boys. So, and the meets. What was it like getting into the car scene and meeting some friends? What were some people that you met earlier back in the day?
So when I was doing that whole street racing stuff, I didn't really meet too much people like that.
Yeah.
Just because I wasn't really involved in it. Like I never raced, I never built a motor like that. You know, I'm not. Anybody who knows me, I don't build motors.
Yeah.
I don't like. I can appreciate horsepower. I can appreciate turbos and all that stuff, but I'm not one to be like, yo, I got 500 horsepower, race me on the line or whatever.
Okay.
I'm just more for style. So it wasn't until actually I started going to church where I met Anthony, Geeky, and that's the time I still had my Integra. So
Okay.
that was actually, you know, that was nice. It was a unique color. It had a UK front end. It had the drag wheels and stuff like that. So he was like, oh, that's a clean car. He's like, yeah, you know, I got a club. And I was like, club? Yeah, I got a team, Team Geeky Bill and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So met him, met a few other people, met, you know, JC.
Yeah.
Uncle number one, unfortunately, but whatever. And, you know, I just met Yuri, mad people. I started meeting a lot of people. Panda,
Yeah.
Lulu with the red SI from back in the day.
Oh my God. Yo,
Yeah, there's
my
a lot of
God,
OGs
yo. Yeah.
that are not in the game anymore, but, you know, it was a good time. Meeting the people, it was easy.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't like, I'm better than you. It was more of a, damn, we got the same passion, let's chill.
Yeah.
Let's go out to the beach, let's chill, let's do whatever, let's drive around.
Yeah.
So it was a lot easier back in the day. So I met a lot of good people from getting into the team vibe and then getting into the car show vibe.
Yeah.
So, you know, everything has its own community, its own feeling. So it's like when you get out of that whole street racing thing to being in a team and then actually going to car shows, it's like, oh, the
Yeah.
transition is weird, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
It's different. It's different. There's some teams, but there's not too many, which is a good thing because you don't want it to be oversaturated. Like this team.
Yeah.
Like people need to come together more, definitely, and just support what's currently out there. I feel like a lot of people feel like, oh, well, you know, it's easier for just me to start my own shit instead of saying like, okay, you know what, I like this group of people. I'm gonna see what it's like to rock with them over there. You know.
Yeah.
But it's different. It's different. But
I've been on 3 teams.
Yeah.
I've been on Geeky Bill when that was back in the day.
Yeah.
Then we split up. A few people who were in Geeky Bill We did Team Ronin. I don't know if you remember
Yeah,
that.
I remember that. I remember that.
We did that for a while, and then that just died out. And then I was in Cartel for a little bit, but I'm not that team. I'm not a team person. I'm one to get along with everybody.
Yeah.
Chill, meet people, and know a lot of people because that's a lot of people know me. I know a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I know people from outside different clubs, but I always ride dolo. It's just I'm not one to be like, yo, we got a team meeting here. Yo, we got this show. You got to show up. Oh, you got to do this. We got rules and nah.
Yeah, it was more for the vibe type shit. Just like I'm going out just to chill.
I tried it out. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
what's the team? Oh, what's the? And then you get into the car scene and going to shows and seeing what it's really about, and you're like, nah, I'm alright.
Yeah.
For me, I'm not.
Yeah.
Other people are in it. Obviously, there's a lot of clubs that have a lot of people and their families. You know, people. You know, you grow a relationship with these people because you guys share the same passion, but. I'll share my passion outside of the club. I mean, it's like I can't, it's just too much.
Yeah. So you got the car, you're outside. What were some of the events that you were hitting up back in the day?
Well, that was when I was still having my Integra, and then the Accord came through. So as I was transitioning into the car shows, it was more like Mass Underground, Mass Meets, when you did your meets in Lynn, Mass Vapors and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I did Broke, I didn't know what Broke was. What else? When Team ECR did their
Summer Meltdown days.
Summer Meltdown,
Yeah, I remember that. I remember those days.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Any person who does shows, we gotta find a good garage because those type of shows were just the vibe.
I know.
The top, what the VIPs are. You get to do everything
Oh,
like
the
that.
Master and Rooftop meet?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit was lit. That was lit. Yeah.
I love garage shows. I don't know what it is. I just love garage shows. It's it's a different vibe. It's fun. It's chill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was going to Broke. I did Honda Fest. I didn't know David at the time, so I was just going through. But slowly but surely, you realize other stuff outside of the state, clean culture and all that stuff. So that's where I was at the beginning. I didn't really do car shows. I never was one to like, I need a trophy.
Yeah.
I just went because I wanted to go. I was like, car show?
Yeah.
A lot of cars. Let me see what's out there. Let me get my motivation.
Yeah.
Let me see what people have. Get some inspiration to do something different. And that's just how I started.
Yeah. So at one point you were with us, with Tuna Status and doing the events. And what was it like on the other side of things, seeing what it was like, some of the background stuff at events? What were those days like? Because for me, it was busy. It was hot. I was running around. It was nuts, dude. But what was it like for you being a part of that?
For me, it was fun. It is tiring. And I give a shout out to everybody who does shows. These people, people who go and attend the shows don't really know the ins and outs of it. Waking up super early, designing the parking lot, telling people to go over here, go over there. You can't park here. Oh, I need to switch my ticket or this and that. It's hectic, man. Even like small meets sometimes, running those, getting money, getting tickets, all this stuff. But for me, it's hectic, but I like it because you're involved. You get to meet new people like that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yo, who you? Oh, damn, that's a nice car. I bet I'll see you later. I'm gonna go talk about your car, or I might judge your car, or whatever. But back end, when you're involved, for me, it's fun. It can get tiring depending on the weather, but I helped out, Tony a few times. I helped out Broke a few times. I help out, Fusion 5 sometimes. So it's fun. It's fun.
Shout out to my guy Willie from Fusion 5, most definitely.
Yo, for real.
Yeah, man.
Got the TT looking spiffy
Yeah.
with those Fusion 5 products.
And now the TT, man. Let's talk about the TT. What made you go from the Accord to a TT? That's different, man. That's on the other side of the pond, man.
There's a difference.
Because a lot of people go from two-door to four-door, and you just went from four-door back to the two-door. What's that like?
I've always been a two-door person. Obviously with the RSX.
Yep.
The Integra was a four-door, unfortunately. I got a TL one time that was two-door.
Yeah.
I just like small, compact, just chill. I don't need a lot of people in my car. It's just me and whoever, or just me by myself, just cooling.
Yeah.
But when I had the Accord, when I painted it, did the interior, did everything that I needed to do, had the Vossen wheels, freaking debeating wheels all the time. And
Dude, because that fitment was crazy. Bro.
Yeah.
What was the specs on the Accord? You don't have it anymore, so I mean, now you can give it up.
I think it was 19 by 10 and a half in the front and 19 by 11 in the back. Like -10 offset or something. I forgot what it was. It was crazy.
It was aggressive because I remember driving behind you at some of these events and the wheels were just like. And
I loved it. I loved it, even though it was a struggle. And shout out to JC, bro. He used to freaking just, pop the flat because he always had my spare.
Yeah.
So it'll come through, boop, boop, change it, and then I gotta buy another 250 Toyo tire.
Yeah.
So it's tough, but yeah, I had the Accord and I did everything that I had to do, and then I was at Honda Day one day, and I won like top 100 or whatever. But looking at what other people were doing, I was like, can't. Yeah. It's tough, bro. I give it out to people who dedicate their time and their money on doing custom work, custom body, all that stuff. I was like, I can't do that. I was like, people from Jersey and New York killing the game. I was just like, yeah, ain't no way. Peter always beating me, obviously.
Yeah.
Anthony Harris always beating me, obviously.
Yeah, shout out to those guys, definitely.
I'm just like, nah, man, I can't. And then when, like, back in the day, when an Accord here, you used to think Peter, Anthony, me, Steven, the other one that had the same with me. So I was
and
like.
then even Lulu at one point, man, when he had that, what?
It's crazy. I don't know, but the Accord game, the Honda game, it was just too much. Everybody has it, and I was just like, I want something different.
I know. Shout out to the judges, because when it came to that part of the show, just the Accord section.
When I did Summer Send-Off, I was in charge of Accords. So I had to do like 10 gen Accords or whatever. And not for nothing, but it's almost the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
And it
how do you feel about judging?
I don't like to really judge like that because I'm not that one to be like, I'm better or this is better. I like cars. I like the ideas. I like what people put in their passion. To say one car's better than the other because of whatever, it's just like, I'm not really into that stuff. But, like I said, I was helping out Tony with Summer Send-Off. And obviously he knew that I had the Accord before. So he's like, yo, you could do a Honda, you could do Accords, you could do RSXs and stuff like that. So I bet I could do that. Yeah. But when it came to like the 10th gen Accords, I was like, yo, they more or less is the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. Everybody got their own perspective of things. Yeah, different wheels, obviously different wrap, but everybody got the
same blueprint kind of. Yeah.
So it was hard. It was fucking hard.
Because in that space with so many cars, there's only so much you can do.
Exactly.
And I feel like one Accord that really pushed the envelope, even still to this day, and no shade to anybody else, but I remember seeing an Accord in Philly at Tuner Evo. It had the Gato intake and it had the gold twin turbos on it. And it was red, and I was like, damn.
I forgot which one. It's a yellow Accord up in New York. Nasty. 8 gen Accord.
Yeah.
Like, freaking engine base. Spotless.
Yeah.
Tucked in, all that stuff. Turboed out. I never thought I'd see a turboed Accord, but that dude was killing it back then. I don't know if he still has it. I forgot his name, but dude, that Accord. Then that was another reason I was like, fuck that. I ain't doing that. My car was thick. A lot of people were surprised. They're like, yo, this is thick. I was like, yeah.
Trust me, I was too. I was too. When I seen you rip, I was like, why is he shifting an automatic? And Jason was like, nah, bro, it's thick. I was just like, oh, shit.
Yeah, my car was thick. I loved it, man.
Because you know there'd be some niggas out there shifting automatics, bro. They pull into the meat, they shift it into neutral, and let that rev, and then freaking bring it back in the drive. You see them do that little chirp.
One of my homies, I ain't gonna say no names, but he had an Accord too. And I would be driving with him on the passenger side. He'll get it to a red light, put that bitch in neutral, put the e-brake. And I'm like, nigga, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's like, yo, what? And I was like, you don't have to do that, right?
Oh my God.
I don't know. But
they gotta stop that.
They gotta stop that.
They gotta stop that.
Or automatic Accords with some loud ass mufflers for no reason.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, I was done with the Accord and I wanted something different. I was looking at Infinities. That was always played out as well.
Yeah.
Q50s, Q60s.
G35s,
G35s, yeah. I didn't want to get a freaking 350 or 370. Beamers, I was like, I'm not really getting into a Beamer either. Yeah. The freaking computers be going out and all that stuff, the chips. I was like, I don't know. I was just searching. I wanted something different. And I seen this TT. And again, I thought it was just one of those fake things.
Yeah.
I was like, this ain't no way this is real. And I was working from home, and I called the shop that I was having this all the way in New Bedford. I was like, hey, I'm calling about that TT that you have. And they're like, oh, yeah, we still got it. I was like, is that for the price and the mileage and everything? He goes, yeah, we got it. I was like, I'm on my way. Clocked out. Told my boss, I was like, yo, I'm out of here. I gotta do something. Drove all the way to New Bedford. Put a $500 deposit to hold it. And next thing you know, you put the paperwork, and I got the TT.
Yeah.
Came with bags.
Which is crazy.
Exactly.
Which is crazy.
Dropped the price like a good 1,000 or 1,500.
Because when I first seen it, I was like, yo, you bagged this already? He was like, yo, it came with it. I was like,
yeah, so the shop, I get the kid who had it, traded it in for some value because he got another Audi from the same, because they sell cars there too. And the price was already so low because the dude's like, oh, it has all this stuff, but I don't know nothing about it. So I was like,
hey.
I got you. So I went over there and I was looking at it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do that. You know, this is broken, that is broken, da 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 da. He's like, oh, I didn't even know. I was like, yeah, you know, because this and that. Dropped the price. He just wanted to let it go. So I was like, give me that. Next thing you know, I got a TT.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. So how do you like being in the Euro world now?
It's fun, bro. I never gone to a Euro show just yet, like was it Wolfsgard and all that stuff. I want to so bad.
We're gonna have to, because it's me and you are now Euro gang. After being, you know, Japanese cars for a while, me and you gonna have to make that trip, dude.
I'm down. I want to go to Toronto. I want to do mad stuff. I want to be in that Euro vibe. You know, it's a different world.
It is. It really is.
People tell me all the time, like, yo, Euro cars, like Euro meats, like specifically Euro meats, it's another world. So I want to experience that as well. It's crazy.
The only thing I don't like about the Euro world is like every nigga with a Golf R sees my car on the road, bro, and they just want to race. I'm like, bro.
I'm the same way, bro.
I'm chilling. I don't want to do nothing. Exactly. I'm just trying to get home. Leave me alone, bro. And these dudes, they see me, and I hear, boom, pop, 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 and I'm just like, just go ahead, just go ahead,
later.
Just go ahead, bro, because
I did it one time. I was a little under influence, and I was on 95, and SI and Golf R came through the GTI, and I was like, I could try this.
Yeah.
And we would just boom. So, because basically the TT is another GTI.
Yeah.
So it's fun though. It's fun. That thing pushes, bro.
Yeah.
That little thing pushes. That little Terpsky, you know what I'm saying? So I can't be mad. But again, I'm not one to go fast. I don't motor stuff. I just like to chill, cruise. That's what it is.
So enough of the cars, man. Let's talk life. How's life right now?
Life is lifing.
Yeah.
You know, this inflation is serious, but I do what I gotta do. You know, I got my ducks in a row, living life, and just trying to spend time with my daughter and spend time with my homies and chill and be in the pool and
hey, girl dad.
Girl dad, yeah, man.
What's it like being a girl dad? Because I know from my side,
man,
I love her,
dude. If you can't see these bracelets right here, you know, she made them and I put them on, bro.
Last night my nails was painted, bro. Like, never in a million years I would have thought, bro.
I've been playing Gabby Dollhouse. I've been doing all this stuff.
Man.
So I gotta do what I gotta do to make her happy, man.
Yo, listen, she cooks me all the fake meals, bro, and I just like, it'd be fire, bro. Listen, girl dad life is dope, bro. It's real creative. It's real relaxed, honestly. The boys on 10 all the time. Want to wrestle, want to play fight, whatever. But having a girl, but also it made me softer because I feel like she gets away with murder, bro.
Nah, not me, bro.
I can't, bro. I cannot get mad at her. Yo, listen, my daughter, man, listen. I'll say, hey, chill out. Hits me with the lip first. Then that one tear on this side. And then by the time tear starts forming on this, I'm like, all right, what do you want? Come here. I'm sorry. Daddy's bad. It's all my fault. You didn't even mean to.
I'm the bad guy.
Blame it on me. Accountability. Listen, what's up?
I'm not like that. My daughter is a splitting image of me. If that was me when I was 5 years old, that is me.
Yeah.
So my patience is, I'm like, cut it out, bro. Everything's a joke to her. She's funny. She makes faces. She makes random noises. Yeah. I'm like, Mia, chill, bro. I'm like, cut it out. Go sit in your room. And then I hear I'm like, oh, all right, here we go. What do you want? You want some ice cream? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go do something. You want to go to Toy? You want to go to Target? She
Yeah.
loves Target. You go to Target?
Yo, kids
Here we
in
go.
Target, bro, and Amazon?
Nah, my daughter's not on Amazon. She like the real store.
Yo.
She wants to go in, touch stuff,
Yeah.
grab this, do that, and I'm like, all right, put it in.
There's no. First of all, it's bad enough as an adult. You can't go into Target and say, "I'm just grabbing these 3 things." That doesn't happen, bro. By the time you leave, that cart's already that rent $280
Yo,
and 13 cents.
Bro, I went into Target the other day. I bought 12 items. 12. 110.
I believe it. I believe it.
I said, what? What the heck is going on? $20, $37, $18. I was like, God damn.
And there is no going to the store and saying, understand we going to the store, but you're not getting anything. We're just in and out. Man, listen, by the time you get out the store, they got Play-Doh. They got another set of Uno cards. We already got 2 decks at the house. Like, come on, man. Like,
My daughter's slick. She be like,
Bluey toys.
but I need this because it matches with this toy. And then I'm like, you know what? You make sense. How the hell do you?
Yeah.
Be like, all right, get it. $200 freaking Target receipt. There it is. It's hard. Life is life, bro.
yeah.
It's hard. It's hard out here.
So how's finding the balance? Because as dads, we find the balance in sacrificing, because it's a change between, hey, we're going to link up with the fellas and be outside all night till 2 in the morning. We chilling, catching a vibe, and we in the parking lot. And now it's, I become a dad, and then it becomes, no matter what I do, I can't stay awake past 7:30.
Bro,
like,
people
where's
be
the
calling
balance?
People be calling me grandpa sometimes because I'd be like in my bed by like 8.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, what are you doing? Let's go. It's Friday. I'm like, see what happened was.
And especially when you're the one that used to be the vibe of the party, bro. Like,
exactly.
now it's like you go home and you fake watch a movie. Like,
You put on the movie to go to sleep.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Hey, put this out real quick.
Yeah, bro.
I be
It's
catching
different.
myself doing that. I be pissed off. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
let's stay awake. Done.
Yeah, bro.
Dunzo.
So how is it finding that balance? Like, do you still miss being outside? Or you're like, you know what, this is life right now and I'm okay with it.
Nah, I'm 50-50 with everything. I miss it, but then again, when I'm home and I'm with my daughter and we play and do all that stuff, that daddy stuff, I'm like,
Yeah.
I could do without it.
Yeah.
And then when I'm not around my daughter, I'm just like, let me be outside. Like, let me do this real quick. But Monday through Friday, honestly, is just work, get out of work, do house stuff, clean the backyard, mow the lawn, do whatever I got to do, spend time with my daughter.
Yeah.
And by 8 o'clock, it's just like, I'm done, I'm beat. It's like, I'm good. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If it's not summertime, wintertime, fall, I'm home.
Yeah.
I be out sometimes. I be hitting up Saucy. Shout out to Saucy.
Yeah.
We go out from time to time. I mean, he's like my scapegoat.
Yeah.
So like, if I want to go chill at a bar in Boston or whatever, he's DJing. I'm like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Have a good
That man is
time.
dangerous though. Yo,
He
listen.
is dangerous.
Yo, Saucy be like, yo,
He's a vibe.
I got the time.
He's a vibe.
So here's this drink. All right, bet. 2 minutes later, yo, you want another
You know
one?
what? Yo,
here's this drink.
I don't know how he be making money because his tab by the end of the night,
Yo,
whatever they were paying him to be the DJ that night,
Listen.
is gone. I'm like, yo, what are you doing,
I'm not
bro?
pocket watching, but Saucy be having me. And then when you leave, he be like, yo, we going to the
Yo,
after hour.
at his crib.
Yo,
Yup.
no, I'm going to sleep, bro. Listen, my son got soccer at 9 a.m., bro. Stay away from it.
I don't know how he does it. Again, this dude is dangerous, and there's a lot of people like that. But
Yeah.
he be out DJing, after party at his crib, goes to sleep at 5, wakes up at 7 to do something else. I'm like, how? Not even when I was 21,
Yeah.
back in the day. I used to go to the party, and if I had to work at Market Basket the next day at 8 o'clock in the morning, I was hurt.
Yeah.
Forget about it. I was never one to wake up in the morning.
Shout out
People
to
be
Saucy,
like,
man. He's a monster. He's a monster.
he's a beast, bro.
Yeah.
He's a beast. So he's my scapegoat sometimes. I mean, I just be like, yo, Saucy, you DJing? I bet, let's go out. But other than that, people don't really see me.
Yeah.
People don't see me. They be like, yo, Bree, where you at? Where you been at? I'm like, just home, bro.
Chilling.
Just been home, saving money. Saving money. Because life is life.
Yeah. So we've talked about the cars. We've talked about the family. We've talked about how you got to this space. Let's talk about the future. I mean, what's next? What do you want to get into? What do you want to do? I see you picked up the camera now. What's that like?
Yeah. the future. I don't really like to dawn on my time on that. Call me weird.
Yeah.
I like to plan out financially, but you never know what tomorrow holds.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't like to be like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I want to be like this by the time I'm 35 or 40 or whatever. I'm just like, I take life day by day. You know, you gotta cherish the time that you have now, and that's just what it is. But if to answer your question, in the future, car wise, you already know.
Yeah.
That little Porsche.
Yeah.
That Porsche. I always said it.
Yeah. Drivers.
A lot of people nowadays, you know, they getting what they have, but it's that Porsche, and I'm gonna get it. I promise you, I'm gonna get that Porsche.
Yo, Lord willing, if I'm here to see that, yo, me and you are gonna go up Route 2 and just ride all the way up, bro, and just cruise like two old niggas.
Bro, I'm with it.
Like,
I'm
I
with
think
it.
that's what we gotta do. We gotta hit the guys up and just take a nice ride up Route 2. You know, like the same way how where David hosts Toyota Fest, the same fairgrounds.
Oh yeah.
That ride's a nice ride though. It
So I
really
went
is,
to
bro.
Toyota Fest and I took the bike actually, and it was Route 2, but it gets to the point where it's all like green.
Yeah.
And it's back roads, and I'm like, I was on the bike, I'm cruising, I was like, God damn. I was coming back, and I guess there's an airstrip, and I was seeing people jumping off. They was in parachutes like this, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It's crazy, but yeah, up Route 2 down Greensfield or whatever, definitely is a cruise.
I think we need to do that, grab some lunch and all stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good day.
Speaking of the guys, the gang, the fam, getting people a story about some of the times with car stuff with Geeky and JC and stuff like that. It could be PG or PC or something that the guys are definitely going to reflect on.
I don't know. I mean,
Because we got some memories, man.
we do got memories. I mean, the only thing that I can think of out loud is like back in the day, we used to always go to Revere Beach chill.
Yeah.
I used to bring the hookah. We used to smoke the hookah out in Revere Beach. We used to park our cars. I don't know, Geeky, you know, Geeky and JC, two different people, you know what I'm saying? So Anthony's more that laid back and we just chill. When I call JC, most of the time it's just to work on cars. It's a different vibe. So we know like we're gonna go chill with JC because we're gonna go work on the cars.
Yeah.
But we all, depending on whatever the subject is or whose car is getting worked on, we always go there to show support.
Yeah.
Yo, let me get that jack for you or do whatever, you know what I'm saying? So we're not just there looking at him work.
Yeah.
It's a matter of like we're getting involved. Like we did Anthony's bags on the Nissan, and I went there.
Yeah.
I had nothing to do.
I
was
remember
like,
that
you
day.
know
That was
what?
the first time I pulled up with the M.
Yeah, I was like, let me support, let me go through, help you with the lines, do whatever I got to do.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. It's always a vibe. I mean, when we chill differently, like I chill with Anthony all the time, chill at my crib, chill at his crib, get a few drinks in, go in the pool, do whatever. I go out with JC. Sometimes it's just like we go to the bar with like Saucy or whatever, or we go to a hookah lounge or some other exposition.
You get in trouble with the hookah, bro. I never really smoked hookah. Between you and Saucy, y'all, oh my God, bro.
Yo, I mean.
It got to a point, like you'd pull up to the event and I'd be like, Bree, yo,
Yep,
come on.
hookah.
It's like, where's the hookah, bro?
Exactly.
Where's the hookah?
That's what it is. Everybody, that's how I kind of build up my repertoire. Is that Dominican kid with before it was with the Accord, now it's with the TT, always has the hookah.
Yeah.
I'm in Fusion 5's booth and every show, hookah. It got to the point where people come, I used to bring mad tips because I know people be like, yo, can I get some pulls?
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Bop,
Yeah.
bop.
Yeah.
Even for Jose's midweek, people, I'd be with Saucy at the DJ booth, see me, you got the hookah.
Yeah.
And Saucy's like, yo, we're gonna have to start charging people like $5 a pull or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a good investment, but yeah, that's hookah's always with me. Always. Died out a little bit, but you know, it's what it is.
Yeah, it's a vibe. Because I remember that last time I went to Jose's event, that shit was dope. And that's another Saucy. Man. That was a long ride home, bro. Listen, I don't drink like that, bro. I really don't drink. I'm getting old. I can't hang. Before I used to kill a bottle of Henny to myself, bro. Now.
Yo, he has a bottle of tequila anywhere he goes.
Yeah.
He just be like, yo, Bree, boop. I'm like, what? Yo, where'd this come from, bro?
Yeah.
He said, I already got it on deck. You already know.
Yeah. Just shout out to my guy for always being a vibe. That's one thing. Saucy always been solid since day one that I met him. Never switched up, never changed up. just always been a real ass nigga.
I gotta thank you for that. I met him through you.
No shit.
So it's just like, I mean.
Yeah, man. He's just been a real cool dude. So you brought up the midweek meet. What's it like going to these local events now and seeing some of the cars now, some of the builds? What's that like compared to before?
So I give it to Jose. Shout out Jose. He's bringing back that vibe from back in the day where it's chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got to worry about nobody bothering us. We ain't got no, worry about drama. It's just chill. You talk to people, you park your car. You're showing off your car a little bit, but at the end of the day, you're here to chill, meet, network, have a good time. And, that's just how the vibe was back in the day. Back in the day, people meet up, 10, 15, people be like, yo, let's go meet up at Wendy's parking lot or whatever. We just chill.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's just chilling. And I think that as a car community, we need to bring that chill vibe back. Just enough with the drama, enough with the fake shit, enough with the my car's better than you and all that stuff. We just have to align each other up and just be like, yo, we here. Yeah, we could be competitive, which is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with competition because that's why you have clubs. That's why you have shows.
Yeah.
You want to get trophies. But just because you win a trophy don't mean that you're better than me than a person. And that's a lot of people think like that. Like, yeah, I'm better than you. Like, no, just relax.
Yeah.
You're in debt because you're building this car, but I'm over here because I got a house. You got a house? No. Like, shut up. But I think that's what we need to do. We need to just...
Some people just need to relax and realize, like, the cars is cool and I get the passion. I respect it as far as you being creative, but they're putting a little bit too much weight into that and, like, social media. They just need to ease up and realize, like, yo, there's a life when you put your phone down, bro. Like, it's okay to be cool with people in person.
Yeah.
And it's okay to be not cool with people in person. Sometimes if you really don't like somebody, you ain't got to fuck with them because of the club. If you don't like a person, you just don't like a person, and that's it, bro.
That's the hype with that social media, and that we've always said it too. The social media, the likes be hyping somebody up so bad that they think they're the shit.
Yeah,
and
it's just weird. Like, and I'll be 100% transparent. Like, a lot of shit, like, when I post, bro, like, a lot of my shit is pre-recorded, and I schedule the post, and I just leave it alone. I just be, like, on there just because the memes be hilarious, bro. The group chat friggin' always be hilarious, and that's the only time I really check it on. Like, I don't care about Instagram. I don't care about like people are like, oh yeah, like it seems like you're on all the time. No, bro, scheduled posts. I promise you, bro. Like, I don't care about, like, I just be vibing with my kids or watching like some weird shit on TV, like Naked and Afraid or some shit like that, bro. Like, I really don't care for social media. Like, I see some builds every once in a while that'll pop up on my feed. I don't know if it's because I was looking at M3s or something like that, or whatever car I randomly looked at, and I like it, but like I really don't.
Yeah, that group chat. It's funny how there's a new way of communication is through sending like reels and stuff to each other. Like, y'all talk on a day to day. Technically, yeah, but it's just we just send each other stupid shit.
Yeah, stupid shit, bro.
All these reels is hilarious, bro. It's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, social media be messing up people's characters, and people need to fall back off of that.
It's weird, but that's why, like, it's dope because we still have our circle, and we've known each other for so long before that phase in life. Like, a lot of these kids, it's just a part of their culture. It's part of their generation, which is why I guess like sometimes we sound like the old niggas and like where it's just like, oh, you need to put down your phone, whatever the case may be. But it's just this outside because we knew what it was like back in the day, being outside till, hey, you gotta be in when it's dark, or oh shit, I gotta be in early because I got work the next day, or whatever. It was more just a vibe in person versus, oh, how are you online? All right, cool. How you are online? I'm expecting that in person. It's like, nah, we don't take anybody for face value, and that's just kind of weird.
That is weird.
But so we talked about past, present, future. Talked about getting the Porsche and riding off into the sunset on some majestic shit. Not the Paul Walker shit. That shit was kind of sad.
No.
Yo, listen, that shit was sad as fuck, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. When that Wiz Khalifa shit came on, nigga, I was just like, oh my god.
Nah, chill.
They need to stop making. Yo, he's coming out with another one, bro.
Yeah, Fast and Furious needs to die.
It just needs to let it go.
It needs to die out.
I don't want to see old. Yo, Toretto's looking old, bro. He ain't moving the same way no more. Like he's not.
Yeah, you know what? I was thinking about this the other day. They need to remake Biker Boys. Remember that movie?
Yo, that movie was fire, bro. When he
That
had that yellow
movie
jigsaw,
was-
I was just like, oh
yo.
my god.
They need to make back like Biker Boys. They need to
Yeah.
reamp this whole Hollywood car scene.
Yeah, but
stuff.
what I'm afraid of is like when they do these remakes, they really be fucking it up, bro.
Yo, yeah,
They really do.
they do.
And they just need to let some shit say, okay, it hit a certain point, let it go,
Yeah.
and let it just be a cult classic. You know what I'm saying? We don't need, 15 Final Destinations. We don't need 15 Fast and the Furious movies. And I get it because their argument is like, if y'all
It
want us
works,
to stop
yeah.
making it, then stop going to see
Stop
the shit.
paying it, yeah.
And people keep on going to see the shit. So, and I appreciate you coming here and taking time with us and just chilling, chopping it up. And now it's the segment and the part that we normally hit in the show where I generally ask 2 questions. The first one being, to you, what was your favorite year in the car scene?
Favorite year? That's tough. I'll say favorite years was probably around like 2015, 16, 17, when I first got the Accord on those fake BBS wheels.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I rocked fakes before.
Listen, I know a lot of people that did that got the little center caps they were.
Yo, they look real though if I kept them clean.
Yeah,
I mean.
yeah.
But,
Them 17s?
those 10s, but I keep them clean though. When I first got the Accord and I was
Yeah.
meeting people, when you did the meets out in Dave and Buster's, that was always a vibe. When I was really like getting into the scene of car show stuff and like really getting my inspiration and my motivation to start building my car and stuff like that, because I didn't know what building a car was. I didn't know wheels, tires, specs, offset, body, all that stuff. But it was the beginning of just like getting introducing to mad people like Stan, Chispo, mad people. We were just, it was chilling. It was just a vibe. So like I was saying earlier, we just need to bring that vibe back. It got too competitive nowadays. Like, yeah, I get it. Again, competition is always good, but we need to come back and like really reflect on ourselves and just chill, have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Just make the best out of every situation. So I say like 15, 16, 17, that era.
Okay. So now the second question, I always give a disclaimer, only because the new viewers that are watching this, and not to be morbid, but what's something that you want to be known for, respected by, and acknowledged for amongst not just people in the car scene, but friends, family, co-workers, things like that? What's something you want to be known for?
I don't know. Bree was Bree. That's a simple question. Bree gets it done.
Yeah.
Bree's just funny. Bree's that guy to make people laugh. I'm the vibe.
The hookah
chill,
guy.
The hookah guy. I'm never one that had animosity against anybody. You never hear my name out. I have no drama with nobody. I just, for me, for people who know me and people who's gonna get to know me, is just positivity. Just chill vibe and that guy to make people laugh. That's how I like to be seen in the world. Just positivity and happiness.
Respect. All right, my guy. But once again, appreciate you pulling up for real.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
So, socials, where can they find you at?
Socials. The only thing I really got is Instagram, which is @AyoBreeBree _Breebree. That's 3 O's _Breebree.
Any shout outs?
Shout outs. Damn. I got a list.
Come on, man. You got to give it up. Shout outs.
All right.
Coming from the number 2.
Coming from the number 2. Shout out to my boy Rex doing his thing with this podcast.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Tuner Status always been there, fitted elite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Fusion 5. Shout out to Broke. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Rishi, East Coast Alliance. Shout out to Jose. Shout out to Tony, Summer Sendoff. Who else? Low Class Culture, Marvin. He did the rap on the TT. Gotta give a shout out to him. If you need a rap, go to Marvin. That's all I got. Honestly, yeah. Shout out to baby girl Mia. If you're watching this in the future.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to DJ number 2, Uncle Favorite Uncle. Know what I mean? I got a lot of shout outs. Shout outs to everybody. Anybody who knows me. You know what I mean? This is what it is. Positivity. Shout out to everybody, honestly. If you're watching this and you appreciate the fact that I'm here, thank you.
All right, cool. We all know the vibe. Thank you for stopping by. Shout out to Fusion 5 for sponsoring this podcast episode. Until the next time, till I see you guys. Stay up, stay blessed. Peace. That's honey.